Hey there, Tracy Noriega here to pay it forward to you on this Mindful Monday. Thanks again for joining me. And I'm going to discuss a little bit about what does it mean to be your own best friend forever. Right? I mean, because, friends do come and go, and there are the best friends that stick around, and maybe even you've had a best friend that maybe didn't necessarily do all the things you would love your ideal or dream best friend to do. But one of the things that has been coming up a lot is that we all need to learn how to be our own best friend to begin with, to be that best friend for somebody else as well. But we need to learn how to treat ourselves, and that just keeps coming up more and more with discussion of self-care and self-love, and just how are we taking care of ourselves. So I just want to highlight some things that have been brought awareness to myself and been mindful of that I can do for myself, and that how I've been incorporating being my own best friend. So, one thing is, I know I've mentioned in a couple of the other um, Mindful Mondays is about self talk and also mirror work. So, I highly suggest that you start getting into the routine when you see yourself in the morning, especially in the mirror, to give yourself a compliment. I don't know if you have a partner or a loved one or someone. Hey, sweetie, sexy, whatever it is that you may say to them. Don't you look all, well rested or whatnot? We can say the same things to ourselves, but we usually don't. We usually are pretty disparaging to ourselves with, how we receive ourselves and what we say. So start giving yourself compliments, start saying, hey, how do you look so good when you wake up? It's, you know, you look so great for your age. Just whatever. Hey, your hair came out great today, or I love your smile. I mean, just something about what you're wearing. Give yourself credit. So compliments. Give yourself credit for what you're doing. You know what? You handled that pretty well. That was very frustrating or trying experience, and you handled that. You handled that really well. You know. Um, so compliments, credit, give yourself credit, give yourself kudos. I am doing a really great job of being the best version of myself I can today. Um, you know, and I think with that, the positive self talk is also a way for standing up for yourself. So that, and what I mean by that is when you start to hear yourself. Self criticize and be harsh with yourself, that's like a really good time to step in, as would a best friend, and just say, hey, what are you doing talking about Tracy like that? I know she's a real, stand up character. I know that, she's not stupid. She's not, whatever it is that you're saying to yourself, a lot of times it's like, gosh, that was so dumb. How could it be so dumb? And, it's just, it so doesn't serve us to do that. So it's like just really saying, she's not dumb. Okay, she may have just kind of lapsed, had a brain fart, but she's definitely not dumb. Please don't say that about her, okay? So standing up for yourself when you do find that you're having some negative self talk. All right, let's move on. Another good thing that best friends do for each other is ask them what they'd like to do, right? Hey, what do you feel like eating? What do you feel like doing? What do you feel like, how do you want to spend the day? Even just, you know, what would make you so happy today? What would, if you got this one thing done, or you got to do this one thing today, what would totally make your day? Why not ask yourself that? Why not do that for yourself instead of waiting for somebody else to do it? Do it for yourself. Ask yourself, what is the one thing today that would just totally make my day? And it might be something silly. I mean, it might be something really simple. It could be like, I remember this one time, I was like, God, if I could just get this one postcard out. I had written a friend a postcard, and it just sat there, and I could not get it for whatever reason. It seemed like I could not get into the mailbox because we don't have one at our house. We have to go down the block, and it's not that far. Just to put in the outgoing mail. I'm like, that would make me so happy today if I could just put this out. And it's just like, make it a priority. Do it. Do it for yourself. Ask yourself too, how are you feeling? There are times when I'm just like, what is going on? Hey, Tris, what are you feeling? What's going on? Ask yourself. You know what? You will answer yourself. You will. Okay. So, just looking out for your best self interest, I think that's like, huge and a way of being your own best friend. Another thing is, what, spending some one on one time with yourself, spending some fun one on one time. Okay. What is it that you totally enjoy doing that you might not have done with yourself for a while? It could be simply going on a walk. It could be, just spending some time in nature, a park or something. Maybe there was that book you started and then you put it down and you haven't read it past chapter 3. So, doing that and saying, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just have some little time or curl up with my book, have some tea, you know. Um, which kind of brings me to being able to spoil yourself. That's a nice thing to do too. It's like, whether it's the tea, maybe it's a glass of wine, maybe it's some cocoa, with some marshmallows. How often do we do that for ourselves, right? Maybe there's some special little treat that you always like to do or get at a bakery or somewhere, but you haven't because I don't really need that. But would you like it? You could surprise yourself with something, right? And tending to your personal needs, like what are the things that that you need to do. I've been finding out I really do need to meditate in the morning before I get my day started, and I do need to get out into nature, do some form of some kind of exercise too, whether it's my bike or yoga or on a hike, and be outside. So I like know those three things are a definite must for me to just feel better, in general, and about my day and myself. So, um, and yeah, spoil yourself. Spend some quiet time. That's how I'm gonna finish with that. Is spending some quiet time with yourself, and that would be your higher self, right? I mean, just even if it's 5 minutes to sit somewhere and either look at a candle or just close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and just feel yourself breathe and just say thank you. Thank you to yourself. Thank you for looking out for me. Thank you for just being there always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, learning how to be your own best friend. I hope this was somewhat helpful to you. I know there've just been those little things that I've been finding out for myself that I do need to do for myself in order for me to be my best self and show up in my best way for everyone else. So, yeah, there you go. Be your own best friend forever because you guys are together. We're together with ourselves forever. We're here in this for ever, right? As long as it's going to take. So, there you go. Thanks so much, you guys, and have an awesome week, okay? Love yourself. Cheers.